Signing up for Medicare can be a confusing experience. Many people don't know where to start or what to expect. There are a few different ways to sign up for Medicare, each with its own pros and cons. And in this video, we'll cover each Medicare enrollment method and what to expect from each option. We'll also discuss how applying for Medicare at 65 and after 65 differs. As always, I'm your Medicare guy, Ken, and this is Medicare Explained, presented by NJ Life and Health. Let's dive into it. The first half of this video is going to be talking about signing up for Medicare at 65. When you're turning 65, you can sign up for Medicare starting 3 months before your 65th birthday month. You'll begin Medicare on the first of your 65th birthday month to avoid any gaps in coverage. So, for example, if your birthday is May 15th, you will start Medicare on May 1st. The exception to this rule is if your birthday is on the first of the month. In this case, you start Medicare on the first of the month before your 65th birthday month. Now, this sounds confusing, but let's just say your birthday is on May 1st, you would start Medicare on April 1st. And you can sign up 3 months before this date. Understanding the timeline for Medicare enrollment is crucial. If you sign up for Medicare in any of the 3 months before your 65th birthday month, your coverage will start on the first of your 65th birthday month. To go back to our example, if your birthday is on May 15th, you can sign up for Medicare in February, March, or April, and no matter what, you will start on May 1st. If you apply for Medicare during your birthday month or any of the 3 months after, your coverage will start on the first of the month after your application. So if your birthday is May 15th and you apply for Medicare May 15th, you will start June 1st. The same is true if you apply in June, you'll start in July. However, if you wait until after these 3 months, you will need to demonstrate that you have creditable coverage to start Medicare Part B in a timely manner. So you have the 3 months before your 65th birthday month, the month of your 65th birthday, and the 3 months after. Anytime after that, the rules do change. Forgetting to sign up could result in waiting until the general enrollment period and potentially facing penalties. Now, Medicare enrollment can take anywhere from 2 weeks to several months, so we recommend starting this process as soon as possible. This will hopefully give Social Security ample time to process your application and help you avoid any delays. Before we dive into the active ways to sign up for Medicare, let's discuss a passive option. If you've elected Social Security before turning 65, you will be automatically enrolled in Medicare when you become eligible. This could be when you turn 65 or if you qualify for Medicare disability. However, it's important to note that this automatic enrollment only applies if you take Social Security before age 65. If you take Social Security after 65, you will not be automatically enrolled in Medicare. So let's say you took Social Security at age 62. A few months before you turn 65, you will automatically be sent your Medicare card in the mail. You don't have to do anything proactively. In this scenario, you will be automatically enrolled in Medicare Parts A and B. But if you or your spouse have creditable work coverage, you can return Medicare Part B. Many people who have elected Social Security may have creditable work coverage through their employment or their spouses. In either case, if you have creditable work coverage, you can delay Medicare Part B until you're ready. As you approach Medicare eligibility, talk to the brokers here at NJ Life and Health to learn all your options. We'll help you pick the right Medicare plan for your needs or help you delay Medicare until you're ready. Let's talk about signing up online for Medicare. You can sign up for Medicare online through your www.ssa.gov portal. Social Security is the agency that oversees Medicare, and many Medicare-related activities are conducted through it. The first step is to create an online Social Security account. This process can be a bit tedious because of all the security measures Social Security takes to protect your identity. We appreciate all the layers of identity verification Social Security has implemented, but it can be time-consuming to get started. If you need any help, give us a call. After you've created an account, start over at ssa.gov. The homepage has a Sign Up for Medicare button. Click this link to start the process. And once you've started the application, you will have to log into your Social Security account again and fill out the Medicare application online. This process only takes about 15 to 20 minutes, but it can be confusing. So again, if you are stuck, we'd be happy to help you through the situation. Once you complete the application, your Social Security online portal will display an application tracker. This tracker will show you where your application is being processed and let you know when you've been approved. On average, you will receive your Medicare card in the mail about 4 to 6 weeks after submitting your application. You may also get a letter with your Medicare information before your card arrives at your house. There is a large amount of variability in how long applications take to process, so the earlier you start, the better. In our experience, online is the most efficient and consistent method for when you are turning 65. A quick insider tip here, you have the option to sign up for both Social Security income benefits and Medicare at the same time online using the same exact application, but based on our own experience with clients, we do not recommend doing so. We have found that doing both in the same application leads to significant delays. We recommend signing up for Medicare first and then signing up for Social Security after your Medicare benefits have been processed. Your experience may vary, but this is what we have seen. We're now going to talk about applying over the phone for Medicare. Many of our clients have tried applying for Medicare over the phone, and this is the least efficient method, and we do not recommend it. When you try to apply for Medicare over the phone, they will most likely not sign you up on the spot. They will give you an appointment date in 1 to 3 months. This sign-up date could be after your 65th birthday, and they may not even call you at the time they scheduled. It will also take a few weeks or months after this call for your Medicare benefits to be processed. Choosing this option can lead to confusion and serious delays in your Medicare benefits, and we recommend applying over the phone only as a last resort. You can also apply for Medicare at 65 at your local Social Security office. How you go about this is highly dependent on where you live. Some Social Security offices require a pre-scheduled appointment and others allow walk-ins. Some Social Security offices are incredibly helpful and will help you with your Medicare application, and others will tell you to leave. This option is effective but potentially unreliable. If you can apply for Medicare in person, the turnaround time is usually quick. However, the quality of your local Social Security office is highly variable, so we can't say if this is a viable option for everyone. We recommend getting to your local Social Security office as early as possible to see if they will accept you as a walk-in or schedule a future appointment. In New Jersey, for example, walk-ins are typically accepted early in the morning, but if it is too busy, they may turn you away. Another quick pro tip for you, when you Google your local Social Security office online or use the www.ssa.gov office finder, you will not get the phone number of your local Social Security office when you find their address. Instead, you will get the National Social Security hotline number. As we detailed earlier, this is not a great method for signing up for Medicare, so don't be fooled. The number near your local Social Security office is probably the national hotline. We're now going to go into the second half of this video, which is applying for Medicare after age 65. If you have creditable work insurance at age 65, you can delay your Medicare Part B benefits until you are ready. When you are about to lose that coverage, you can apply for Medicare Part B. This process does differ from applying at 65, so the methods vary slightly. To apply for Medicare Part B after 65, you have to gather two forms, CMS 40B and CMS L564. CMS 40B is your Medicare Part B application. On this application, you list your contact information and Medicare number and when you would like your Medicare Part B benefits to start. CMS L564 is a form your or your spouse's employer must fill out depending on which company provided you insurance. This form lets Medicare know that you have had credible work coverage the entire time you have been eligible for Medicare, allowing you to avoid penalties. Whether you are losing your work insurance due to retirement or termination, we recommend sending all this paperwork a month or two before your target Part B start date. If you have creditable work insurance, you can start Part B at any time of the year. You are given a special enrollment period for losing work coverage, which offers flexible enrollment. Once you have gotten this paperwork filled out, you can drop your Medicare paperwork off at your local Social Security office. Many prefer this method to faxing because it confirms that someone has received everything necessary. As we mentioned above, the effectiveness of your local Social Security office can vary greatly depending on the location, so this may be an option or they may tell you to do it using another method. Remember, you should get to your local Social Security office as early in the day as possible. This way, you are far more likely to see someone or schedule a future appointment. If you can talk to a local Social Security worker, you should be able to apply for Medicare on the spot. After you give the office your documents, your application status should appear in your Social Security online portal tracker. If you don't want to visit your local Social Security office, you can fax your paperwork to your local Social Security office. In our experience, faxing your paperwork to your local Social Security office is suitable for applying for Medicare after 65, but be warned, we have seen local offices occasionally lose documents or not process them promptly. Although it generally works out well, we would recommend dropping off your paperwork in person whenever possible. You can find the fax number for your local Social Security office by typing your zip code into this website that I will link below. This website will tell you where your local Social Security office is located and give you its fax number. number. When you fax your applications in, be sure to keep the fax transmission receipt. Once the application starts processing, it should appear in your SSA.gov portal in the application tracker. And a quick note, I know earlier I talked about when you look up your local office that the phone number is not posted. The fax number in most cases will be accurate. So the phone number won't be, but the fax number will be. You can also apply for Medicare Part B online using the same application you used to apply for Medicare before you turn 65. The application has a remark section where you can specify your Part B start date, just like on CMS 40B. The biggest hurdle for this method used to be you still had to submit your employer information form, CL564, to Social Security separately. Now, Social Security recently added a document upload function, which may be a great option going forward. So again, we don't have a lot of testing with this. I can't give you a definitive, yes, the online document upload is awesome, but we are hopeful for the future. Another quick note here, if you didn't have creditable work insurance over age 65, you are probably going to have to wait for the general enrollment period. The general enrollment period allows people who didn't have credible work insurance once they first became Medicare eligible to sign up for Part B. Unfortunately, you're going to have to wait until January, February, or March of the following year. It's not something that's quite as flexible if you were dropping work coverage. Now let's bring this all together. Signing up for Medicare can be incredibly difficult and confusing. There are many avenues for Medicare enrollment, and the best method depends on your situation. We here at NJ Life and Health have helped thousands of people with their Medicare and would love to help you as well. We can make the Medicare enrollment process as pain-free as possible and give you our expert guidance. Contact us at www.njlifeandhealth.com or call our Toms River, New Jersey office at 848-226-6897 to schedule a free Medicare education today. We are licensed in 24 states, and most likely we can help you. And if you're someone who just likes to learn on their own time, check out all the other great educational content here at NJ Life and Health on our YouTube channel. Lots of stuff on Medicare, life insurance, and so much more. So be sure to check that out. Like, comment, subscribe, and let us know if you have any questions or videos you'd like us to feature in the future. Thanks again, and see you in the next video.